I was running on 4 hours of sleep and my third coffee when I grabbed the next patient chart and saw a name that made my stomach drop. Daniel Cooper. No, it had to be another Daniel. I pushed open the exam room door, and there he was. Same messy brown hair, same green eyes, same guy who'd made me sit alone in a restaurant for 45 minutes 3 months ago while I texted running late into the void. He looked up. I watched his face go from polite smile to confused squint to pure horror. Oh, he said, "Oh no, Mr. Cooper." My voice was perfectly steady. 12-hour shifts have trained me for worse than this. I'm Nurse Daniels. I'll be taking your vitals today. The universe really said Nurse Daniels meets Daniel. Hilarious. I wrapped the blood pressure cuff around his arm like I hadn't once bought a red dress specifically for him. I could still see that night, the empty table, the pitying look from the waiter when he refilled my water for the 4th time, and I finally asked for the check. "Listen," Daniel started. "About that night," deep breath in. I pressed my stethoscope to his chest. His heart was pounding. Good. He tried again when I pulled away. "I know you probably hate me." "I don't hate you." I typed his numbers into the tablet. "I don't think about you at all." Total lie. I'd thought about him plenty, mostly while aggressively eating ice cream and watching true crime. "Your blood pressure's a little elevated," I said. "The doctor will be in shortly." I was almost at the door when he said, "I had a panic attack." I stopped. "In the Uber," he went on the way to meet you. Full blown, couldn't breathe, thought I was dying. I made the driver pull over and sat on a curb for an hour trying to remember how to function. By the time I could think straight, I was so embarrassed I'd ghosted you. I didn't know how to explain it, so I just didn't. He finally met my eyes. It's not an excuse. It's just what happened. And I'm sorry. I've thought about that night way more than I should admit. Here's the thing about working in healthcare. You see up close how messy people are, how someone can look fine and still be falling apart underneath. He didn't look like a jerk trying to get out of trouble. He looked actually miserable. "That must have been scary," I said. "The panic attack." He nodded. "I've been in therapy since, working on it." I weighed everything. The humiliation of that empty table, the weeks of wondering what I'd done wrong, and the guy in a paper gown admitting his worst moment. "There's a coffee place across the street," I said. "They have really good lattes." His eyes widened. "Are you saying—" "I'm saying after you're discharged and I'm off in 3 hours, I'll be there. If you want to finish apologizing properly." I opened the door. "But if you stand me up again, I know where you live now. It's in your chart." He actually laughed, relieved. "I'll be there. I promise." I stepped out before he could see me smile. Maybe it would just be closure. Maybe something else. But that night at the restaurant had felt like an ending. This felt like for once I got to decide how the story ends.